I want to talk to y'all about why all men should get on semen retention. Okay, first, let's understand what semen retention is. Semen retention is when you refrain from releasing your semen. Obviously, semen retention, retain. Come on now. All right, it's when you retain your semen and you use it for what it's needed for, which is to reproduce. Okay, semen retention refrains you from releasing your semen. Okay, I just cleared it up. All right, we just got that out the way. Okay, now that you know what semen retention is, I'm going to tell you why you need to be on semen retention. All right, for all my men of all old, young, it don't matter. You can start whenever you want. But first, I want to say this: the reason why I love semen retention is because it's one of those things that draw all men together. You know what I'm saying? Like, of all races, of all walks of life, of all religions, of all, species. Semen retention is one of those things that all men come together as a force and, strive together. You know what I'm saying? That's why one of the reasons why I love semen retention. But let's get into the reason why you need semen retention, and then after that, I'm going to tell you, what it can do for your life. All right. Okay. So why you need semen retention? Because first of all, semen retention is more than just retaining your seed. Semen retention is spiritual. Okay. It's a scripture in the Bible that says, sexual sin. I can't quote it verbally. I can't quote it verbatim, but this is basically what it's saying. All the sins are outwardly, but sexual sins are against the body. Okay? And you may think like, oh no, sexual sin. Oh, I'm sorry. You may think like, oh, it's not a problem. You know what I'm saying? It's not a problem to masturbate. It's not a problem to, watch porn. It's not a problem, every week, every day, every month, bro. It's not a problem to keep releasing my seed, keep busting my nuts randomly. It's not a problem to, watch porn every now and again when I'm bored, ain't got nothing to do. And that's how this world is now. Like, if you tell a dude, an average Joe, regular person, you ask him, how often does he jack off? And if he's completely serious and, true about himself, most likely he'll tell you, oh, I get my nut off a couple hours or so throughout the day or every week or whatever. Right? But I'm getting a little sidetracked here, but you think that you don't need retention because there's a lot of you naysayers out there that is quote unquote clowning semen retainers, like I'm one of them. You're clowning us, saying it's all all fugazi, it's all fake, the benefits are real, it's just nonsense, right? And every time I hear that stuff, I just laugh. I don't even take time to talk about the naysayers of semen retention, because those dudes that attack semen retention, I'ma just say y'all the ones that's depleted. I'ma just say y'all the ones that's struggling to, look for, to find the right girl. You know what I'm saying? I'ma just assume that y'all are the ones that's that got like 10 or 12 different women that's tearing you apart and you just need a break from them. You know what I'm saying? I'm assuming y'all the ones that are spiritually dead. Those are the ones. Every time I hear people or hear other dudes that clown semen retainers, I just look at y'all and be like, we feel sorry for y'all. Semen retainers, we feel sorry for y'all that y'all not on this. You know what I'm saying? We just feel sorry for y'all. So But this is why you need it, okay? Because because your body needs it. Even though you don't want it, but your body needs it. You don't want to retain your seed because you're so used to getting instant gratification by busting your nut all the time. I know, like, we all been there, but your body doesn't want that. Your body needs to retain, because once you retain, you have all of your nutrients, you have all of your essence, you have all of your sperm back into you, and it stays and it builds and it builds and it builds. All right. You ever notice every time that you release, whether it's with pornography, whether it's without pornography, whether it's with a girl, a random hookup, or somebody you just met in a club, or whatever, you ever notice nobody is proud after they busted a nut? There's not one man that I know, or that you probably know, that is saying loud and proud, yeah, I bust nuts, yeah, I jack off. No man is saying that proudly, and if they are, then you're just sad. You know what I'm saying? Like, your vibration is extremely low for you to adjust yourself to thinking that busting your nut all the time and and getting laid all the time and with random women is cool. It's not cool, okay? So, and what I mean by your body needs it is because your body, in order for it to function completely, it needs the semen. Okay? Semen is not just to get a nut off. Semen is there to be stored until reproduction starts. Okay? And you being as a man, if you caring about the outer appearance of your body, like you getting haircuts all the time, you got a cologne on, you know what I'm saying, you dress nice, you got a nice car, you saying you got a nice house, you look good. But you know, deep down, you probably don't want to say this, but you know that you are slowly fading. You know that you don't know yourself. You know that you struggle with being a quote-unquote alpha male. You know that you are not good at leading. You know that. And what semen retention does is it heightens up everything about you. Everything about you heightens, okay? Everything. Because now that you got your life force back inside of you, everything about your personality, everything about how you think, everything just heightens up. Because now the life force is staying in you, and it builds and it builds and it builds. And as a man, you ought to want to become more aggressive. You as a man, you want to become more a better man. And retaining your semen helps you with that. Don't listen to these dudes that swear they the man and they talk about sexing all the time. I'ma flip the script. Them, the ones that, because I was one of them, you know what I'm saying? But them are not the men that we should be following after. But these are the men that's leading our, leading our world. Instant gratification men. What you call that? I'm always, having all the girls and stuff. But they never talk about they never talk about what that man is secretly going through that he can't fight off. That's why he disguises it with pleasure. That's why he got the car. That's why he got the girls. That's why he got the jewelry. That's why he got, that's why he got to put on this tough act all the time. But if you see, when you on retention, you don't have to fake the funk. You don't have to fake your masculinity. You don't have to prove how masculine you are. You don't have to do that, because now that your life force is back inside you, and pretty much the life force of who you are, it'll all come naturally. It'll all come from inside. That's why a guy that is completely Gucci down, has all the materialistic things, will never come close to a guy who just wearing flip-flops and regular shoes and regular pants. He will never come close to him because that guy is on retention, and he is going to naturally pull the woman, while the guy with all the jewelry and stuff is trying to push himself on that woman. Okay, so, and that's another thing why you need to get on retention, because you keep coming after the girls. You keep flexing, you keep wearing certain things, you keep proving certain things for the attention of women. Okay, that's not how it's supposed to be. That was never how it was supposed to be. Okay, she is supposed to naturally submit to you under your masculinity, and I tell you, she will never submit to jewelry. She will never submit to cars. She will never submit to money. She will never submit to how good you look. She's attracted to that, but will she submit? Absolutely not. Like, she's gonna be attracted to that at front because most likely she don't know any better. But once all of that subsides, she gonna see the real you, and she gonna understand this type of person is just materialistic. I can't let him lead me. But I guarantee you, she walks up to a man that has his seed inside him, his semen backed up, just giving him life. She is going to naturally see that he ain't got, he might not have all the best clothes. He might not have the best, jewelry. He probably ain't got no jewelry. He probably look kind of run down compared to the guy with the Gucci. But she knows that guy, her feminine energy naturally responds to that guy because he has the goods. He has the seed. Meanwhile, you over here chasing girls after girls after girls, and yeah, they tolerate you, they entertain you, but you and her both know that y'all ain't the one for each other. y'all more so like a one-time thing. And that's why you need to get on retention, because you need to get on retention. To find the right one, you need to get on retention. You're not gonna find it when you keep jacking off, because you so big, you're so like, your instant gratification, your dopamine levels are so off that you only looking for the next best thing. Like, you're not waiting, you're not trying to have patience to find the right one. No, you see a fine girl right there, you waste no time and you go and talk to her. Even if she's not the one for you, you just go do it because she's fine and she's right there. So now you think with your bottom head, not your top head. And that's the issue now. That's the matter of fact, that's the main difference between people that's on retention and the people, and like the dudes that's on retention and the dudes that's not. Dudes that's not on retention thinks with their bottom head. Dudes that's on retention think with their top head. I just simplified it for y'all. So what's another reason you need to get on retention? Because as men, you got to understand, back then, the men, if you wonder why they accomplished so much things back then, men that they, went to war, that they, built things, and that they were just like powerful back then. You ask yourself, why or how did they become so intelligent? How were they so strong? How were they so wise? What gave them the push? Why were they like these godlike people, men? Is because they also studied retention and they also retained their seed. Okay, this generation of men, sad to say it, but being realistic, this generation is full of weak men, full of sensitive men, full of feminine men, full of just there's no leaders. You know what I'm saying? There's really no leaders at all. And if you compare this generation to millions and millions of years ago, or even centuries ago, we will get chewed up and spit out. Trust me. Chew it up and spit out. If we went to, the generations back then, we would get chewed up and spit out. Okay? The average man in this generation, and an average man in how like our grandparents, or even like back then, we wouldn't stand a chance. because they were full of testosterone. They were so powerful. They were so strong. And how you think they got there? You think they got there then they just were strong and wise, and just because they was just strong and wise? No. Semen retention helps with that, okay? Semen retention gives you the nutrients, the power, the boost of whatever you are. It gives you a boost to do it even higher and stronger and more, to the point where people look at you and realize, how in the world did he accomplish all of that? I'm pretty sure you got a lot of goals right now, men that's watching pornography, that is jacking off, getting laid. I'm pretty sure there is a lot of goals that you want and that you want to accomplish, but you always fall short. You always wonder why you never can get it done. You always wonder why you always feel tired when it comes to accomplishing your goals, and you kind of just dish it to the side. It's because you are releasing your power. That's it. You are releasing your power, okay? You are releasing your life force, and you want and your body is in recovery mode every time you release, and it takes a long time for your semen to be reproduced. So the whole time you just been operating on an empty tank. That's why you're struggling to get out of bed. That's why you are struggling to maintain leadership. That's why you're struggling to maintain focus. That's why you get bored easily. That's why you really have nothing to do. That's why you play games all day. That's why you don't do anything all day. It's because you don't have the energy, the strength, the power, the knowledge to to accomplish those goals. So basically, that's another reason why, like, you need to get on retention. Because first, you a man, okay? And men build, men operate, men tear down things, men build up things, men completely slaughter things, men, was created first. And semen retention is that extra nudge. For some of y'all, it's only that nudge, and that's all you need. You retain your seed. That's all you really need to get out of bed. Because when you're on retention, it builds, like, you got the testosterone is at its peak. So now you're not even, tripping on doing things, because you got the power there just waiting to be used. Okay, what's another reason why you got to get on retention? Let's see. Well, I think that's all of the reasons, bro. I think I pretty much just got everybody, all the men, the depleted men, in one section, right? Now let me tell you why semen retention helps you, like what it does to you. It brings you to your potential. You know how everybody's saying, reach your full potential. Semen retention brings you to your full potential, if not higher than that. Another thing semen retention does is, because it's spiritual, it reconnects you back with the man who made you. It reconnects you back with the God who made you. It reconnects you back to your spiritual self. It rejuvenates your spirit. So now your spirit is no longer tired, no longer weary, and that's why you're tired all the time. Most likely, no matter how much hours of sleep you get, you always tired, because you keep jacking off. You keep watching porn. Like, your mind is clogged. It's cluttered with all kinds of stuff that don't need to be there. Okay? And you got to understand, pornography, no matter how much you watch it, is not good for you. You got to think, why is porn free? Porn is free for a reason. Okay? Porn is free for a reason. And what makes it worse is OnlyFans isn't free, but people still buying millions and millions, spending millions and millions of dollars on OnlyFans for something that they can get for free on pornography. So that makes it even worse. Like, you actually paying to see something that you can get for free. That means something is definitely going wrong up here. You know what I'm saying? But semen retention, it clears everything about you. It clears your mind naturally. You don't have to think about, anything. You don't have to think about, should I stop this? Should I stop this? Your brain is going to naturally remove these thoughts of just staying or just watching porn. It's going to really give you that boost to change yourself. Like when I was depleted, I had this hairstyle that it had the gold strip on my head. You know what I'm saying? I just got it because I thought it was cool. When I got a retention and I started, having longer streaks, I just had this urge to just cut my hair off and just go back to a brush cut. You know what I'm saying? And now that's my hairstyle now. See what I mean? That's just one example. Semen retention could be forcing you to go jog more. Could be forcing you to go, take that energy elsewhere. Go do something else with it. Now you got free energy and time on your hands. Now that you're not watching pornography or nothing, to go and do something productive. So I think I said everything, bro. If it's something I missed, bro, put it down in the comments, bro. This is for everybody who is not a retention and needs to get on. For all my retainers, bro, if y'all watching this, bro, comment down below what semen retention has done for you guys before and after, so all the other men can see that this is not no fluke and we ain't joking around. Okay? And for the naysayers, if it's maybe, I understand if it was like 2 or 3 people saying all the benefits of semen retention, but if it's over 1 million, over 100,000 people saying the same thing, you might want to listen to what we saying. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna leave y'all with that, man. Another semen retention video. We are up, man. For everybody that's on retention, bro, I am proud of y'all, bro. Do not listen to the people that still living their sexual pleasures, bro. Them are the ones that's I wouldn't say they're dying slowly, but there is something like that. Okay, God is raising everybody in their own path, and for all of us to be, all the semen retainers, we are chosen to walk this path. Not everybody is walking this path, because if it was, then this generation wouldn't be what it is. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But everybody that's on retention, bro, y'all stay tight, bro. Keep on y'all journey, bro. Don't ever think y'all doing it just because. No, it's the reason why y'all chose this journey. Everyone has their own reason on why they started retention. The benefits are just the same, but the journey is different. You know what I'm saying? So that's it for y'all, man. Y'all stay safe. Semen retention gang, we up.